Oh yeah, baby. It's time. They announced the list of shorts on the Looney Tunes Collector's Vault, which is coming out on June 17th. So, this is my annual short um, video where I announce every single short that is on the new release. I did so for the collector's choice, and I will do it for the collector's vault as well. So here's the list of shorts. We're gonna go over them all, and I had a little sneak peek at the shorts before, and I'm very happy with some inclusions. So we'll get to that once we get to those shorts. So the contents of disc 1, there's actually 2 discs here. The contents on disc 1 are shorts that have never been released to DVD or Blu-ray. And then disc 2 will be shorts that have been released before on DVD, but they were either cropped or not in HD, so that's how this collector's vault is going to work. So disc 1, the first one here is Bars and Stripes Forever. Very nice title card. It's more like a one-shot character thing. And like I said, it's only been on Laserdisc and this DVD. So yeah, that's the first one, Bars and Stripes Forever. Then the second one here is Beauty and the Beast, which is also a one-shot character. One character, I don't know what to call it. Not any vital characters in that one. Only been released to Laserdisc. Then A Day at the Zoo. I actually talked about this in my previous video because it's on the Cartoon Craze DVD that I have, but now it's on the collector's vault, restored and well. It has a blue ribbon title, but the original title is kind of blurred here, so yeah. So A Day at the Zoo. The fourth one here is The Dixie Friar, which stars Foghorn Leghorn and Pappy and Elvis. I've never heard of this one before, and it actually has never been released to any home media whatsoever, just on streaming. So that's very nice to have that one. Then Double or Mutton. I don't know if this is a mistake. Double or Mutton. It's a Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheepdog short. But why are they releasing it again? Because it has already been released in the Collector's Choice Volume 4. So, question mark? Maybe it's a mistake? I don't know. But for now, Double or Mutton is going to be released again. Then we got Each Dawn I Crow. Elmer Fudd and John Rooster. Has been released on a bunch of VHSs and a bunch of DVDs. Other than that, it's nice to have it right there. The next one is Easy Peckins. Just a one-shot character thingy. Nothing to say about that. The next one is Feather Dusted. I was asked this a bunch of times before on YouTube, when is this gonna be released, blah blah blah. And I had to disappoint people because it was only released on VHS and on this DVD. But now I can say Feather Dusted will be released on the Collector's Choice. Vault, sorry. I'm gonna make that mistake a lot of times. So yeah, Feather Dusted with Foghorn Leghorn, of course. The next one is in A Fox in a Fix, which has a really nice title card. I love the title card. Also a one-shot character, I believe. It stars Talking Bulldog. I don't know what that is. Only been released on VHS. Then Good Night Elmer. It's an Elmer Fudd cartoon. Yay. Only been released to Laserdisc and VHS, so it's nice to have it here. Then the next one, The Goofy Gophers. Starring the Gophers. Only been released on Laserdisc and an 8mm thingy. So yeah, it's nice to have it. The Goofy Gophers. I'm glad that's on there. Even though it has a blue ribbon title card, and I hate those. So the next one here is I'd Love to Take Orders From You. Another one-shot character. Only been released still at Laserdisc, so it's nice to have. The next one is A Kitty's Kitty. Oh, I love the title card. I love title cards like this. Starring Sylvester and some random girl named Suzanne and Hector the Bulldog. Only been released to VHS too. VHS tapes. Nice to have it. Next one is Let It Be Me, starring Emily the Chicken. I don't know who that is. Only been released, well, it has been released to Blu-ray of The Walking Dead. No, not that Walking Dead. It's just a random movie. And DVD and Laserdisc. So yeah, it's nice to have it. So technically, this has been released to Blu-ray before. So I don't know why it's here, and it's just a one-shot character anyway. The next one is Fox and Hounds. It has a blue ribbon title, but also the original title is found, which is really blurry. So it's probably going to be a blue ribbon title. Starring Willoughby and George the Fox. Don't care. Just a one-shot character thing, I guess. Laserdisc and VHS. The next one, I prayed so long for this. Freaking Crocodile Tears is going to be on there. Oh my god. Oh my god. When I saw this, I jumped for joy. I absolutely jumped for joy. Finally. Finally. So, I told this story once before, a million times before actually. I had a Daffy Duck VHS as a kid. And it had 7, I believe, Daffy Duck shorts. I'm gonna name them all. It had Duck-a-Muck, Beanstalk Bunny, Drip Along Daffy. Oh my god, I'm gonna fail so much. I'm gonna fail really badly. Drip Along Daffy, The Douche You Say, Rabbit Fire, The Stupor Salesman, and Crocodile Tears. I believe that's the list of episodes it had. Like 6 out of those 7 were released, with Beanstalk Bunny being the latest one on the Collector's Choice Volume 1. But now, finally, Crocodile Tears is going to be on here. I'm so happy. So, it's worth it for me just for Crocodile Tears alone. Then the next one is going to be Ready, Woolen, and Able. Very nice title card right there with Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheepdog. The next one is Robin Hood Makes Good. Like I said, I talked about this in my previous video. This was on the Cartoon Craze DVD that I had, but now it's going to be on the Collector's Vault. So it's just a one-shot character, nothing special. Then the next one is The Squawking Hawk with Henry Hawk. Also been on Blu-ray. So then the next one is Terrier Striken with Frisky Puppy and Clawed Cat. Yeah, okay. It has been on DVD before, but not on Blu-ray. The next one is Tweet and Lovely with Sylvester, Tweety, and Spike. It has been released on the I Love Tweety DVDs, which I have in my collection. If you want to look at my collection, you can watch the previous videos. Then Tweety's Circus, also starring Tweety and Sylvester, also on the I Love Tweety DVD. The next one is Two's a Crowd, starring Clawed Cat and Frisky Puppy once again. Only been released on this DVD of Rocky Mountain. And then Wild About Hurry, starring Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. Always nice to have those. Only been released to VHS. And the last one on disc 1 is Sippin' Short, also Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. And it has been released to the Stars of Space Jam Roadrunner DVD, which I do not have. So this is a new one for me as well. So yeah, great lineup for disc 1. So that's the list of cartoons. If you want to check this out yourself in your own time, at your own pace, feel free to go to the Looney Tunes Wikia and you can check it out all here. So yeah, I'm so stoked about Crocodile Tears being here. That's just great. I love it. So disc 2 starts with Ain't She Tweet. Like I said, these shorts on disc 2 have been previously released on DVD already, but these are just upgrades. So the first one here is Ain't She Tweet. And yes, it has been released on several discs, a Golden Collection and stuff like that, so nothing new here, but we already knew that. The second one is Benty Raids, Foghorn Leghorn, also been released on the Superstars thingies. Birth of a Notion, starring Daffy Duck, which is great, already released on the Looney Tunes Golden Collection, Volume 6. Then Bye Bye Bluebeard, which has a really nice title card, starring Porky Pig, also released on the Golden Collection. Cattails for Two, I remember this one. This was on the Golden Collection Volume 4 with Speedy Gonzales, yes. Daffy Dilly. Ooh, this is the one with J.P. Cubish from the Quackbusters movie. Yeah, Frustrated Fowl DVD. The next one is Daffy Duck and Egghead, starring Daffy Duck, of course, being released on the Golden Collection as well, and the Essential Daffy Duck. Then Gee Whiz, I recently watched this on the Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 2 with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. There you go. Golden Collection Volume 2, also on the Stars of Space Jam DVD. Gonzales Tamales. I believe this is also on a Golden Collection thingy with Speedy Gonzales and Sylvester. Yes, Golden Collection Volume 3. Then Hair Conditioned. I watched this recently. Bugs Bunny, of course. I recently watched this on the Golden Collection Volume 2. Then we got Hair Trigger, which has an amazing title card, starring Bugs Bunny and Just Mitty Sam. Also on the Golden Collection. Twice, actually. Once as a part of the What's Up Doc special, and then on the Golden Collection Volume 6. Then Horton Hatches the Egg, which is also on the Golden Collection, I believe, starring Horton. Yes, on the Golden Collection Volume 6. Then Little Boy Boo with Foghorn Leghorn and Miss Prissy and Egghead Jr. on the Superstars Collection, Foghorn Leghorn. Then we got Much Ado About Nothing, one-shot character thing, also on the Golden Collection Volume 6. Then we got Adorable Kitty, starring Henry and Claude Cat, also on the Golden Collection and on the Pepe Le Pew Superstar thing. Then we got Past Perfume, Pepe Le Pew, also on the Superstars thingy. Then we got Porky's Duck Hunt, which is, I believe, Daffy Duck's first short, with Porky Pig and Daffy Duck. Released on the Daffy Duck Essential thingy and Porky Pig 101. Yeah, first appearance of Daffy Duck. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to have that in HD, by the way. Rabbit Punch, starring Bugs Bunny and Battling Magoo, whoever that is. Released on the Golden Collection Volume 3. So yeah. Then we got Red Riding Hoodwinked with Tweety, Sylvester, Granny, Little Riding Hood, and Big Bad Wolf. On the Looney Tunes Golden Collection and on the I Love Tweety Volume 3. Then we got Rhapsody Rabbit, starring Bugs Bunny. On the Golden Collection twice. Once normal and once in the Superstar thingy. But I also have this on a public domain DVD. And it was also released on Blu-ray, so Rhapsody Rapid is everywhere. Then we got Show Business, or Snow Business, sorry, starring Sylvester Tweety and Granny on the Isle of Tweety and Golden Collection, on the Superstars Collection, and on the Space Jam DVD. So it has been released 4 times already, but now first time in HD. Tom Turk and Daffy, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and Tom Turk, released on the Superstars Porky Pig Hilarious Ham DVD. Then we got Two Crows from Tacos with Jose and Manuel, released on the Foghorn Leghorn Superstar thing. And the last one of the collection is Zoom on Board, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner on the Golden Collection and the Superstars of Space Jam DVD thing. So yeah, once again, this is disc 2. These are all double dips, but for the first time, well, not some are released on Blu-ray before, but most of them premiere on this disc in HD. So yeah, this is disc 2, and once again, this is disc 1, with a total winner here of Crocodile Tears finally on an actual real disc, because I only have a copy of Crocodile Tears on a homemade DVD. So yeah, those are the contents of the Collector's Vault. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and when there is a next one, Collector's Vault Volume 2, I will make another video of this announcing the shorts, which is kind of a tradition on this channel by this point. So yeah, disc 1 once again, and disc 2 once again. And like I said before, you can check this out in your own time on the Looney Tunes fandom wiki, and you can check this all out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.